Gay Oklahoma mayor resigns due to bullying and concerns for his safety. The Village, Oklahoma is losing its gay mayor, Adam Graham tendered his resignation this week. On his Twitter, he posted his resignation letter with the caption, quote, "For almost 5 years, I've proudly served the village as council member and mayor. It's been an honor to serve, and it's been my great privilege to break boundaries. I no longer feel safe to serve my capacity here. It's with a heavy heart that I tender my resignation," end quote. He has received repeated harassment that he says comes from an incident where he confronted police officers from neighboring Nichols Hill for pulling over people in his city outside of their jurisdiction.
It's a disappointing story of bullying. And we think about Trevor Project's words about children being bullied. This is a grown man leading a city as mayor, and this story is about bullying. What do you think?
I thought it was horrible that it comes to a point where he's done so much amazing work and he's driven to resign because he's fearing for his own safety.
It doesn't reflect on Oklahoma broadly very well, does it?
No. And it doesn't seem that his local community is bullying him. It appears this is all coming from the neighboring communities that have come out after him. At least that's what I got out of it. I don't think he's disliked by his community. He's been a councilman and now a mayor. And it is heartbreaking to see that in a smaller town like that, I'm sure he doesn't have the same kind of security that they would in a bigger city where if something was threatened against Dean Trentellis, the police would probably sit outside of his place. I don't know what they're doing there that he's, he can't walk his dog. There are things that he's just trying to live in a small city as a small mayor.
I wonder, right? I don't know anything about Oklahoma, but you have to imagine that if he's going to resign from mayor because of safety, I can only imagine. I mean, is that one of those open carry states? Is everybody walking around with a gun out there?
Well, we don't know in a specific city.
I mean, that's a lot, right? To be that afraid for your personal safety that you walk away from your position.
The one thing that I'm curious about this story, will this aid his career, his political career? I couldn't do this, and there is going to be much support for him, and that it'll lead to something bigger than this likely very small town.
Depends on how he handles it. Yeah, I really believe that. Like if he just wants out because he is not mature enough to handle that kind of pressure, he may not be able to go forward. Yeah. If he is strong enough and he has a yearning to go further, then he can come back out again. But it sounds like this is very personal to him.
Yeah. Okay. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.